noti. I need the noti. Yo, he back. Part two, Markus, September 17th, 2025. I'm back in the building. I came on a couple hours ago. We talked sports, NFL on What's the Line podcast. So that's what we did earlier. And now I'm going to talk a little bit what's going on in the headlines. I'll give you guys the deal of the day. I'm going to talk RFK Stadium, Jimmy Kimmel News, Cardi B, all of that. Some nostalgia as well as this event that's happening in Brooklyn, New York that I'll talk about. But yeah, so first time I came around earlier this evening, sports, What's the Line podcast. I gave all the spreads from my guys Mike Curry and Sound Man. Let's make some noise for them. And back again for the second time, September 17th, 2025. And here we go again. So yes, I'm your boy, Media Market, in the building, and I want to talk about what's going on out here, man. I appreciate anybody checking me out live. I'll cut these up in clips as well, and we're going to continue to bring you the latest in news, sports, and entertainment here at Media Markets. All right, deal of the day. Let's get into it. Deal of the day, September 18th, 2025. It is National Cheeseburger Day. Let's make some noise for that. Yes, National Cheeseburger Day at Burger King. You can get a free bacon cheeseburger with any $1 purchase. McDonald's has 50-cent double cheeseburgers. This is National Cheeseburger Day. Wendy's has 1-cent junior bacon cheeseburgers with any purchase. All for National Cheeseburger Day. That is the day comes to you. Burger King, they have a free bacon cheeseburger with any $1 purchase. 50-cent double cheeseburgers at McDonald's, and Wendy's has 1-cent junior bacon cheeseburger with any purchase. So that is the deal of the day here in the Media Market. So, I just do it for the people. I try to keep the people fed. You know what I mean? I don't even need red meat. You know what I mean? But God bless everybody. Take advantage of that deal. And yeah, let's move on. All right, first thing I have on the list is Cardi B. Cardi B was on the King. Cardi B coming out with the new album. She's doing a press run. Cardi B, Am I the Drama is the name of the album. Very excited to listen to that. Very excited. I talked about yesterday some of the features she has on there. Meg Thee Stallion, Janet Jackson was the big one. Kalani's on there as well. Summer Walker and others. So I was excited to talk about the Cardi B. It's coming out this Friday. Am I the Drama? So check that out. We're gonna definitely be bumping that and giving it a review here. Probably Sunday I'll do that, review the actual album. So stay tuned, Media Market Show. Yes, B, she was on the Gayle King. She was with Gayle King today. I don't know if it's a Gayle King show. But Cardi B was with Gayle King today. An interview for the Am I the Drama, the new album that's coming out this Friday for Cardi B. Make some noise for her. But in that, I'll share here my screen. Cardi B, what she talked about with Gayle King is Gayle King frankly asked her. There's a lot of people like rumors going around. Maybe you're not, you're pregnant, and here's Cardi B's response.
Oh, well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And it'll be baby number 4 for you, Cardi. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man are very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that, what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best at what we do. But yeah.
All right. She had more to the interview, and we'll get into that as well. Let's check out this list. Cardi B talking to Gayle King, announcing that she's pregnant with Stephon Diggs.
Like, can I just say it on my own time? Like, I'm not thing.
Yeah, on my own time,
Like on my own time.
terms.
Yes, because like on my own terms. Let me close some deals first. You know what I'm saying? Let me close some deals first. Like, you know what? You don't really want to say right away that you're pregnant. Like, it's like, let me see a couple more sonograms. Let my baby be healthy. And you know what's so crazy? I haven't till today. In fact, I have to tell them this week. For this interview come out, I haven't even told my parents.
No way, Cardi.
I haven't told my parents. They just be looking at me like,
Cardi. Wait. Back up. Why haven't you told them?
Cause
Why?
I'm scared of them. I'm very scared of my parents.
You're scared of your parents?
I'm very scared of my
do they
parents.
like Stefan? Do they like him?
Yes, they like him.
They like him.
They do like him. They do
Okay.
like him.
Something tells me they'll be happy for you because you have children as children. Were you thinking, you know, the way we feel about each other, we both want to have a child together?
Yes. I mean, you know, everybody kept telling me like I should have fun.
Yes.
And we had a little bit of too much fun. And now I'm here. I'm here. Had too much. We had too much fun. And we're very excited. We're very
And you're
happy. We
both
talk about it
happy.
all the time.
And you're both happy about it.
All right, so that's Cardi B announcing with King that she is in fact pregnant. So Cardi B is expecting her fourth child. With this is her first one with Stephon Diggs, and that's a lot of people not really in hoopla about it, but just concerning themselves with it. Like, oh, this is Cardi B's second album, Am I the Drama, is dropping this Friday, September 19th. And on her first album, she was also pregnant as well. So people are kind of, talking about that and, her relationship with Stephon Diggs. But, let's just celebrate the fact that Cardi B, first of all, she has so much personality. Like, she's so funny. Just being herself. And that's kind of how we came to know Cardi B and just see her happy and talking about that and joking around and having fun. But yes, let's just celebrate that. Cardi B, make some noise for her. She expects her fourth child, her first with Stephon Diggs, and may God bless them. All right, let's move on. Let's keep it in music business. We're talking about some of the big stars in music. Beyonce, if you don't know, Beyonce had a hard drive that was not on her person, but someone who worked with someone who worked with her or something of that nature. I believe there was in Atlanta, and this was few months back when Beyonce was touring. This happened, but yes, there was a theft of a hard drive that I believe had Beyonce's music on it, released music, and the suspect was arrested today in the theft of Beyonce's unreleased music, a hard drive. This happened sometime earlier in the summer. The hard drive was stolen from one of the people that worked with Beyonce or for Beyonce, and this hard drive was stolen, and now a person has been arrested, although the music in the hard drive has not been recovered yet. So keep an eye on that. Just some music news, entertainment. But yes, there has been a suspect arrested in the theft of Beyonce's released music in the hard drive, and we'll see if they can find that hard drive with that music and see where this goes. But yes, that's the latest on Beyonce and her hard drive of unreleased music. That's gotta be worth a little something, right? I'm just saying. I mean, if I had it, which I don't, but I'm just saying, like, yo, somebody got. That's tricky, yo. But anyway, yes, that's the latest on Beyonce and the hard drive. All right, we're gonna move into quick sports news. Some sports news. Let me actually get the actual headline for you guys, as this is a local DMV news. The Commanders are officially. Let me start over. The Commanders are officially returning to DC. The DC City Council, they approved a $3.8 billion project, including a $65,000 seat stadium on the old RFK site, targeted for 2030. The vote passed 11-2. So the Washington team will return to DC, and it's a celebration. This is a team that won championships in RFK Stadium since they've been playing in Andover, Maryland. The success has not been to that level. And this is a team that's named Washington, and they haven't played in DC for such a long time now. But they are back in DC, RFK Stadium. The bill was approved 11-2, $3.8 billion project approval. So we will see what happens in the future. But the Commanders team of Washington, the football team, is returning to Washington D.C. at the old RFK Stadium, and it's going to look brand new. So shout out to that. Keeping it moving, we're going to stay in the entertainment game, giving you guys the latest here on Media Marcus. Just the latest, just what's going on out here, sports news and entertainment. Yes, ABC pulls Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely over Charlie Kirk comments. I actually don't. I mean, I haven't really listened to what he said, but ABC pulls Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely over Charlie Kirk comments. Charlie Kirk, the Republican who was shot and killed, I believe this past week, over the past week, Utah, and Jimmy Kimmel, who's been pretty outspoken for some time. He's a late night host, but yes. Jimmy Kimmel is ABC pulled Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely, the late night show, over his comments on Charlie Kirk. Some will say, some will agree with it, some will not agree with it. However, this is what's happened. ABC has pulled Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely over his Charlie Kirk comments. And we'll see what Jimmy Kimmel has going on next. And we'll see if that show will continue or be discontinued. So stay here, Media Marcus, for the latest. I got two more things on my list. I gotta talk the challenge. You know what? But before I talk the challenge, I'm gonna throw in some throwback vibes. Let's get in the archives a little bit. Something I saw today that certainly made me smile. Roll Bounce. Roll Bounce, the movie. Bow Wow, Shad Moss. Who else was in that movie? Let me look up. Let's be professional here. Roll Bounce, the movie. Look at the cat. I remember they had the fake Nick Cannon. Oh, Nick Cannon was in. All right. So Roll Bounce, the movie, celebrating 20 years. This movie came out in 2005. They're celebrating 20 years this year. And it's the movie with Bow Wow, Megan Good. Nick Cannon was also in this movie. Junie Smollett, Brandon T. Jackson, Rick Gonzalez. A plethora of people were in this movie. Kind of a throwback archive vibe. I remember seeing this in the theater. They're celebrating 20 years. And to do it, Bow Wow, Shad Moss put out the day that they're celebrating this 20-year anniversary in New York. They're going to be in Brooklyn at the, give me 1 second, the Xanadu Roller Arts in Brooklyn. They will be celebrating 20 years. So it's going to be a 80s themed skate party. And they're going to be celebrating 20 years. Roll Bounce, the movie that came out in 2005, starring Bow Wow, Shad Moss, Megan Good, Nick Cannon, and others. They're celebrating 28 years and going to celebrate it September 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Xanadu Roller Arts in Brooklyn, New York. So just shout out to that, some archive vibes. I think I'll be there, but shout out to the 80s theme, roller skating vibe. It just felt good to see that, and bring something positive to the community as well of Brooklyn. So just want to give that out and cut that up and see what we can make some get some people out there for that. But Roll Bounce celebrates 20 years, 2005 till now. Shad Moss, Meg Good, Cannon, and others. So yeah, all right, before I get out of here, the challenge. The challenge was such a good episode. It was a poetic episode, I felt. A very poetic episode. And it started from the jump. Turbo. And I must say, Turbo has come so far socially in this game. He was really, think about War of the Worlds 2. He was very not playing, not joking, but now he's loosened up a little more, rock out, macaque out, all of that. It's fun. So shout out to Turbo for kind of just, coming of age a little bit and, let tear down. But Turbo started out with Turbo, going at Derek C, just basically calling him a, fake fraud, all of that. Because he said Izzy's name last week, Derek did, and Turbo, could have became the hangnail. So actually, I don't know if Derek said Izzy's name. I don't know. But Derek said Turbo's partner's name, and Turbo could have became the hangnail. So Turbo's calling Derek C on out on that. And yeah, and he's also saying Derek's rebuttal is, well, whose name do you want me to say? Should I say Leroy? Should I say CT? Should I have to say someone's name? And frankly, calls everyone out. Turbo is like, oh, you want to run a final with CT? He could barely run. He could barely get up a hill or do anything like that. Same old CT. And then Turbo brings in Leroy. He's like, Leroy ain't solving no puzzles. You want to run a final with him? Theo, he's like, Theo ain't running no final. He ain't running. He gets hurt. You want to run a final with him? So Turbo's calling people out in the challenge, and I respect it. I love Turbo. He's got good energy. Champion. Make some noise for Turbo. Then when we talk about Theo is hurt once again. Theo, he deals with injuries. It's a tough game to play, the challenge, and he's dealt with many of injuries at this point. But he's had some knee issues. Was able to stay in the game, but he became the hangnail because of the fact that they didn't know he would be able to compete. He had to get an MRI. So, but he's still around. So kudos to that. With that happening, D and Will, they became partners, and I thought that was pretty poetic of them two having to get together after they kind of hate each other after they got together and all of that nonsense. So, but yes, and this was the Justice for Alika episode. Man, they was not playing. They wanted to put CT up, because he let her down as a partner and she went home. So they were saying justice for Leka, and wanted to throw the challenge for CT so he can go in. Michaela obliged to that, and CT ended up going in the elimination. Old CT, 7-6 in eliminations in his career, and CT is absolute cinema. CT going in elimination is like, oh, I gotta get to my TV. If you're a challenge fan, CT going into an elimination, oh, I gotta get to my TV. I gotta see this. I gotta see this because CT, we know who he is. He's won so many championships. How many has he won now? 5? He's won 5 championships. We know he's a beast, comp beast, puzzle beast, will run you over, can eat anything, which the challenge finals consist of. So CT's a beast, and nobody really wants to work with him now. They don't want to work with him, but seeing him in elimination is absolute cinema. No one wants to work with him, so he's down there. What can he do? But you got to get to your TV because they eventually vote in. They don't vote in Theo because Olivia has a little clout. Although no one wants to work with her either. She has no partner now. Olivia has no partner, or no one wants to be her partner rather, and that's a sticky situation. And she was kind of emotional about it, but whatever. CT and elimination is extreme cinema. If you're a challenge fan and you see CT's going in elimination, you got to get to your TV. You got to see what's going on because CT 7-6 in eliminations, not the best record of you got. We talk about Derek Case, talk about West, talk about Bananas and eliminations. Darrell, CT's only been down there 13 times, 7-6. He's going against Derek C in this elimination, and Derek C is very underrated. He's been in the last 2 final challenge 40 as well, and won money there. as well as the challenge, the last All Stars. Won money there as well. So Derek is a good competitor, and it was pole wrestle. It was pole wrestle. Was the elimination CT and Derek? And if you've seen the challenge and you know these two people, you only got to really know CT. CT pole wrestle. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not even about a spoiler. I'm just gonna CT pole wrestle versus Derek. You figure it out. So shout out to CT, man. He's extreme cinema. He's great for the challenge. You love to see these like vets and these sort of legends go down there in the sand. And I'm thinking about Derek as well, Derek K. If I see him in elimination, him and John went back and forth, and he eventually won that. They were all bloody, and yeah, CT in elimination, cinema. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it, and it gave me some throwback vibes. But the fact that no one wants to work with him is silly to me. I think on next week's episode, they're going to find out that CT is extremely valuable. As we're going to have a mini final. CT can run. I mean, no, he cannot run. At least not right now that we can see. But CT can do solve puzzles extremely fast, kind of make up for the speed or whatever. And he can eat anything. You know, you got to eat disgusting things in the challenge, you know. And he's built to do it. And he's gonna crush it, and you're gonna be out way before everybody else. And he's a great competitor. CT is, so they might not want to work with him this episode, but once the next episode comes out, I think they'll figure it out, man. All right, I got my alarm going off. It's all good. I'm going to get out of here. Media Marcus. Appreciate you all for listening, tuning in. I'll cut up these clips and put them out. Once again, appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. Media Marcus. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you.